Dear students, let's start a new lesson, Respiration in Organisms. Chapter 10, Respiration in Organisms. We know that respiration is essential for all living organisms. During this process, organism taking oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. During respiration process, organism taking oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. In the air we breathe in is transported to all part of the body and ultimately it reach to each cell. In the cells, oxygen help in the breakdown of food. Ultimately, this oxygen reach into our cell and this oxygen helps in the breakdown of food. All living organisms respire to get energy from food. So, respiration is essential for all living organisms and during this process, all living organisms taking oxygen and give out carbon dioxide, including plants also. Green plants also during respiration process, oxygen taking oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. But in the case of photosynthesis, only plants taking carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Okay, during respiration process, all organism taking oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. The next topic is cellular respiration. Then in the first lesson we already studied a cell is the smallest structural and functional unit of an organism. What is cellular respiration? The process of breakdown of food in the cell with the release of energy is called cellular respiration. What is cellular respiration? The process of breakdown of food in the cell with the release of energy is called cellular respiration. The two main type of respiration are, first one is aerobic respiration and second one is anaerobic respiration. There are two type of respiration. First one is aerobic respiration and second one is anaerobic respiration. In that first one is aerobic respiration. When the breakdown of food occurs with the use of oxygen, it is called aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration means the breakdown of food occurs in the presence of oxygen, or we can say the breakdown of food occurs with the use of oxygen. It is called aerobic respiration, and the end product of aerobic respiration are carbon dioxide and water. Okay, when the breakdown of food occurs with the use of oxygen, it is called aerobic respiration. End product of aerobic respiration are carbon dioxide and water. Here one equation is given here. And this aerobic respiration is equationally represented as glucose or food with the use of oxygen gives carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. All of you study this equation also. But this aerobic respiration and the end product of aerobic respiration are carbon dioxide, water plus energy. Then second one is anaerobic respiration. What is anaerobic respiration? When the breakdown of food occurs without using oxygen, it is called anaerobic respiration. What is aerobic respiration? Breakdown of glucose occurs with the use of oxygen. It is called aerobic respiration. And anaerobic respiration means when the breakdown of food occurs without using oxygen. Without using oxygen, it is called anaerobic respiration. And the end product of anaerobic respiration are alcohol and carbon dioxide. But in the case of aerobic respiration, in the end product of aerobic respiration are carbon dioxide, water, and energy. But end product of anaerobic respiration are alcohol, carbon dioxide, and energy. Anaerobic respiration is equationally represented as glucose or food without the use of oxygen gives carbon dioxide plus alcohol plus energy. Okay, just to remember this definition also, anaerobes. What is anaerobes? Some organisms that can survive in the absence of oxygen are called anaerobes. Can you say the example for anaerobes? Yeah, and yeast, some fungus can survive or live in the absence of oxygen. They are called anaerobes. There are two types of respiration. First one is aerobic respiration and second one is anaerobic respiration. The aerobic respiration means breakdown of glucose occurs with the use of oxygen. It is called aerobic respiration, and the end product of aerobic respirations are carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Second one is anaerobic respiration, when the breakdown of food occurs without using oxygen. It is called anaerobic respiration, and the end product of anaerobic respiration are alcohol and carbon dioxide. The next topic is our muscle cell can also respire anaerobically, but only for a short time. The next one is, it is a very important, why we get muscle cramp after heavy exercise. Muscle cramp means muscle pain. Okay, why we get muscle cramps after heavy exercise? It's very important. All of you study this. Is given your textbook also. All of you carefully read and study. During heavy exercise, in the demand for energy is very high. During heavy exercise, the demand for energy is high, but the supply of oxygen to produce energy is limited. Then anaerobic respiration takes place in the muscle cell to fulfill the demand of energy. During heavy exercise, the demand for energy is very high, but the supply of oxygen to produce energy is limited. Then anaerobic respiration takes place in our muscle cell. Okay. Then equation represented this one. Glucose in the absence of oxygen gives lactic acid plus energy. Lactic acid plus energy. The cramps occurs only when muscle cells respire anaerobically. The cramps occur or muscle pain occurs only when muscle cells respire anaerobically. In the partial breakdown of glucose produced lactic acid, we already studied the equation. Okay. Glucose in the absence of oxygen gives lactic acid plus energy. The partial breakdown of glucose produce lactic acid. The accumulation of lactic acid causes muscle cramp. The next one is how we get relief from muscle cramp. We get relief from cramps after a hot water bath or a massage because they improve circulation of blood. As a result, the supply of oxygen to the cell increases. അതായത് നമുക്കറിയാം സാധാരണ നമ്മൾക്ക് മസിൽ പെയിൻ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ ചൂടുവെള്ളത്തിൽ കുളിക്കുക അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നന്നായിട്ട് എന്താ മസാജ് ചെയ്യും. ഓക്കെ, വി ഗെറ്റ് എ റിലീഫ് ഫ്രം ക്രാംസ് ആഫ്റ്റർ ഹോട്ട് വാട്ടർ ബാത്ത് ഓർ എ മസാജ്. The reason means because they improve, അതായത് ഹോട്ട് വാട്ടർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ മസാജ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ improve the blood circulation, and as a result the supply of oxygen to the muscle cell increases. The increase in the supply of oxygen result in the complete breakdown of lactic acid into carbon dioxide and water. Okay, this is a very important question. Why we get a muscle cramp after heavy exercise, and how we get relief from muscle cramp. Okay, first one, during heavy exercise, the demand for energy is high, but the supply of oxygen to produce energy is very limited. Then anaerobic respiration takes place in our muscle. The partial breakdown of glucose produces lactic acid, and the accumulation of lactic acid causes muscle cramp. The next one is how we get a relief from muscle cramp. We get relief from muscle cramp after a cold water bath or a massage because they improve. Uh, from this way, we improve the circulation of blood. As a result, the supply of oxygen to the muscle cell increases. The increase in the supply of oxygen results in the complete breakdown of lactic acid into carbon dioxide and water. Dear children, today itself, all of you carefully read this topic. And once again, I remind you, today evening, we'll have a small class test. It's chapter 9. So, okay, all of you study well. Thank you.